group. Now we're going to do a step-by-step drawing of how you can draw your cactuses and succulents. There is a handout in this PDF that you can use, or you can watch the video and follow along. That is up to you. You can also use different plants than the handout. A different page has different types of cactuses and succulents for you to choose from as well to make it your own, okay? So I'm going to do the step-by-step of the handout so you can see them happen in real time. It says, first, we're going to draw a small circle in the center of the paper. There we go. Add C shapes around the circle and continue building the succulent outward by adding additional C shapes. So here we go. And they're going to overlap a bit. Okay, and I'm going to keep building them a little bit bigger, alternating in between each one so they're not all on top of one another. They can get a little bit bigger. I'm going to stop there. I think that's big enough for me for my first succulent. And then from there, we're going to move on to the pot. And we're going to make it so that this succulent is actually overlapping a little bit of the top of the pot. So I'm going to draw basically, it's a little crooked, but that's all right. A little bit better. Okay? Basically a rectangle, and then the sides are going to slant down. You can go right off the page, or you can draw the bottom of the pot. That's up to you. Make sure you're not drawing super small. We're taking up a lot of our page. Now from there we can continue to follow along with the handout, or you can go to the next page of the handout and look at different styles of cactuses and choose from those. Let's see, I'm looking at mine now. I like this kind of plant they have in here. It's kind of leafy. There's some overlapping. And then that one actually has some texture to it. It has these little horizontal lines that go over it. There we go. Now behind that, I'm going to do a bigger cactus. I like the ones that have those little arms that we see in pictures of deserts a lot of the time. Put some vertical lines on that for some texture. I could even go in and put little X's to be my spikes on my cactus to add some more detail. Keep working on that. I have a little bit more space over here. I'm going to try to put something tall, because remember we've talked about balance. We have two kind of small ones. Now let's make a taller one. Alright, let's see. I like this leafy one in here, so I'm going to do that now. The stem part. Don't draw on top of another plant that you already drew. Alright. My pot is pretty full now. I've used most of my paper, but my pot is not very decorated, so since I have some space there, I could go in and add some patterns. Let's see, a pattern has to repeat. alternate like my pattern. Or it can just be the same shape overall. Let's do some stripes in this section. I'd add some more detail to my pot. You can add in a table if you want. And then you choose what material you want to add color with. You could use crayons or markers or paint. That is up to you, okay? So it just depends on the plant. These kind of cactuses are usually green. You can see in the example that I sent you some different colors that you can use, but it's going to be up to you, so your choice here, okay? Send me some pictures of your finished product. I would love to see it. Miss you so much. I hope you enjoy.